That's farmer friend, singer-songwriter Lyal Strickland.
That's farmer friend and jack of all trades Chris Horn.
And we're Those Tastebud Guys. Hey guys, that cork was really in there. So, not really reviewing a whiskey today, but I am drinking Bibb & Tucker
I'm doing
because I like it.
Four Roses single barrel. Only because I'm trying to nurse that iron root back there as long as I can.
Oh, I still really like that stuff. Okay, what are we missing in this, Lyal?
Well, this is a pretty hot whiskey, and I could use a little bit of ice in it. I don't usually like ice, but occasionally a nice big rock, especially in this type of glass. If you're not drinking out of a Glencairn,
right? But it's not just. We could go upstairs and get ice.
Yeah, but I've got that pellet ice upstairs. It's not very good. We could get ice from the house, but they have that weird sort of like white coating on it.
And we've tried several of those trays where they make the big cubes and they make supposed to be clear ice and ice balls, and they've all sucked.
Yeah. I have two of those little silicone trays, little molds for ice, and they're
terrible,
awful.
Especially the circle ones.
And I've tried purified water. I've tried distilled water. I've tried.
You tried hot water?
I've tried hot water. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you have any better luck than I did?
No. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's better than what my ice maker puts out, but it's still not pretty.
Yeah.
So
we've been at this for a while trying to find clear ice, and I found a YouTube channel with a guy that I really enjoy watching who makes a lot of mixed drinks, and he showed a surefire way to do it. And so we thought we'd give it a shot and try. It's supposed to be easy. There's no equipment or extra machines or anything. The only thing you need is a cooler. Which
I
have, shockingly. So here's the deal. With clear ice, according to what they say, is when ice or when water starts to freeze and become ice, it freezes from all sides and it pushes all the air and impurities and stuff away from the freeze point.
Okay. All right.
So it shoves all the air to the middle. That's why your ice cubes are foggy in the middle and clear on the outside. So the goal is to get it to freeze unidirectionally. So it starts from one point and freeze all the way through. And if it will do that, then you will have clear ice.
The whole way?
The whole way. Now, here's what this guy suggests is to take a cooler, like one of these small little igloo coolers, and remove the top. Now, theoretically, there's a hair in there, and I don't think it's mine. Well, it really is. There's a hair in there.
I don't know what he's been doing in this cooler, but
that's the first time I ever opened this cooler. I just bought it.
Oh, that's even scary.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, so you take it off. You want to fill this thing, best I can tell, halfway or pretty much roughly twice as full as however thick you want to cut your ice cubes to.
Okay.
And the reason you're going to do that is because this thing is lined and insulated on the outsides and the bottom, it's going to start to freeze from the top down.
Oh, okay.
So if the top freezes first, it keeps pushing everything to the bottom. Now, the thing of it is, if you let it freeze all the way through, the bottom half is going to be white.
Then you've got this giant, enormous ice cube, right?
So what he recommended was you let it go for about 24 hours, and it's going to give you about half the freeze. So roughly, you might have to tweak this a little bit depending on how thick you like your ice. But he says, let it freeze 24 hours, take it back out. When you pop it out, you're going to have some water in the bottom, but the part that is frozen is going to be clear as a bell.
Huh.
So we're going to try that.
It sounds easy enough.
So you're going to see a few cuts, and when we get back here, it'll be tomorrow, and you're going to find out with us if it actually works.
Question. Will we be wearing the same clothes?
I probably won't, because I've got work to do down here, and this will be dirty, so I'll have to wear another one.
I bet you $10 I wear either this or something very, very similar.
I don't know. Let's go find out. Okay, that was a fast 24 hours.
I even wore a new shirt.
I did too. Same underwear though. Okay, so by all appearances, this worked. I don't think I'll be able to show you guys anything from out there because
white.
It's white.
Probably just looks white. I'll see what I can do.
I can see some bubbles floating around the bottom of it. It looks like it's about that thick.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I can see some water down there.
So here's the things you are going to need to know about this. It only froze halfway through. Now there's a reason we wanted it to do that. As we said, when it starts to freeze, it starts pushing air bubbles down, which starts to freeze into that cloudiness. Well, if you let it freeze all the way, you get cloudy ice. If you stop it halfway through, you got clear ice with water, which is what we stopped through. So it does half the work for you.
Okay.
That was the idea behind it. It seems to have worked. So I'm not sure exactly. Oh yeah, that's going to work out. I'm going to see if I can break up the edges a little bit while Lyal stalls.
Stalling.
Either that or he's going to fast forward through this part.
Mostly what I was thinking is like you need some whiskey glasses, but I guess we can get to that point. Okay. You've loosened it up?
Yeah.
Are you just going to...
Well, I was hoping not to because it's a lot of water in there. But maybe.
You want some towels in there?
I think we're going to need some towels.
Just one?
Hey, let me go see how much water I can dump out in the corner over here. I'll be right back.
Oh. He's getting smart. He's getting smart. That's what he's doing. In the meanwhile, I am going to grab some whiskey glasses and I'm going to get started with some Whistle Pig 10-year rye whiskey. Take your time, Chris. You've returned, and my whiskey glass is filled.
I definitely advise doing that over a sink. All right.
Woo!
Perfect.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, yes.
I think it worked.
Oh, turn that up to the camera.
Towel down?
Yeah.
Get rid of this thing.
Oh, beautiful.
Here, that's my big long.
Don't mind if I do.
Things of ice. Okay. So now that that actually proved to work,
you're gonna need a big glass.
Bathtub full of gin.
I think that's what they should use for.
I was gonna say I'm gonna throw a link up here to the guy I originally seen doing it, and it's Nick from was it Creative Cocktails?
Oh yeah, I know that show.
I should have looked that up beforehand. I always forget the name of the show. Cocktail Chemistry. That's what it is. I should have definitely looked that up. Anyhow, he's the one that did this originally. I watch his stuff all the time. I love his stuff. It's really cool. If you have ever want to see some cool cocktails made, subscribe to him.
So what do you do now?
So now it's all about shaping it. I mean, if you want to get fancy and start trying to, carve it down, by all means. That's a good sharp knife, Lyal.
I know. I keep them sharp.
Good job.
I think, oh yeah. I believe he has a career doing ice sculptures for weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Again?
Did you say again?
I've done everything, man. Everything.
Okay.
So
what are you doing now? Just cleaning off the edges?
I'm just cleaning off the edges. I'm just trying to... Yeah, so it'll lay flat and not squirt all over the damn place when I try to cut it.
Okay.
Alright, I think that's it. So, oops. Shouldn't drop it like that.
Man, that looks clear.
So you should, you can get as fancy as you want trying to cut them things, but basically you should let your ice acclimate before you throw it in the glass. That way it doesn't shatter as soon as you get in there. You know, you can rub this and make it even clearer, whatever. For the most part, we just want
cubes,
square cubes. So I'm going to cut it roughly, and it'd be better if you had something with teeth on it instead of what I'm doing here with this or a hammer. But you got to score it partway through. You know what? This will work. Do we have to put a warning on this
now? Carving ice the way only a real man would.
Did you bring the hammer?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't either.
I don't think you're going to need it, though.
No. Anyhow, obviously I'm in a way bigger hurry for this because I don't want to tell you guys to watch me cut ice. But you get the general idea. Score with a nice sharp blade, like something like a bread knife or some kind of saw bit.
Man, that is beautiful, beautiful ice.
It is.
And so, considering all the contraptions out there, those like silicone molds and all the advice for like distilled water and all this stuff, and use hot water and put it in this for this amount of time, and yeah, you go. Oh, and now you need some whiskey.
Now I need some whiskey.
All right, I'll do my own, I guess.
And you know what? It'd be perfect whiskey for this.
This is probably where I
the one we did earlier this week, the Iron Root. That's 115%.
Oh yeah, I'd like some of that.
Too bad you're a good whiskey.
No, I'll finish my Wilson Pig here.
What did I just say about
beautiful?
Making sure that it acclimated first.
Oh,
then I didn't.
Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna swing this around to the camera.
I was gonna suggest that.
So here is the finished product. Beautiful, clear ice in this weird Canadian whiskey glass. That's some good Iron Root whiskey there.
Yeah, it's not Canadian. That was more appropriate when you had the Whistle Pig.
Yeah, that's true. Consider their stock came from a Canadian blending whiskey.
Oh, that is gorgeous. All right,
that's it,
guys. I hope we busted a myth or something.
Puns.
Broke the ice.
Yeah.
This should have been our first episode. We could have broke the ice with it.
Yeah. If you have more ice puns, please, by God, leave them below.
Yeah, comment down below. We'll need them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hashtag our social Morgan if you got something to say to us or message us directly.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys have as good luck as we did with this.
I bet you will. So,
yeah.
Until next time.
Whether it be the clear ice you are helping perpetuate throughout the world.
I was going to say something about polar bears, but I can't think of anything. The food you're eating.
The ice that you're trying to avoid that is the color of polar bears.
Grab a buddy and try something new.